Greetings, my YouTube friends. This is Guru Too Cool coming to you yet again on The People's Connection. Thanks again for watching. Today's topic is going to be on a commentary that I saw in the Chicago Tribune dated May 2nd, 2016, written by Rex Hupke. Let me show you the article. Okay, this is the article that I was talking about, and the title is Malia Obama's Suspicious Gap Year. And let's get right into it. Hupke, the author of this, he starts off by saying, "We learned over the weekend that the so-called daughter of Emperor King Barack Hussein," and in parentheses he puts insert malevolent dictator name, Obama, will be attending Harvard University. Or will she? That's the question mark. Let me show you what this douchebag looks like, because I just want this to be clear on who this is. He's the reporter of this article, and I mean he's a douchebag. Let me go into this article and tell you why I say that. Hold on one second. Basically, Rex goes into letting us know that Malia Obama graduates from high school this year, but won't move on to Harvard until 2017. As with everything the Obamas do or have ever done, this seems highly suspicious, he says. And I'm not the only one who thinks so. Twitter, the thinking man's internet platform, erupted in outrage over Malia's acceptance to Harvard. Now I wonder why Twitter would erupt in outrage because she accepted going to Harvard. Okay, here's the basic argument behind the 140 character post with this. Harvard, a middling liberal indoctrination facility, only chose Malia because her father, who has never accomplished anything and is trying to destroy America, went there. Now, granted enough, this is what Rex, the reporter, gathers from the 140 character posts on Twitter, but I think it's reckless that this is what you chose to decide to talk about and write about in this article. You could have chosen any other printed arguments or opinions, but you chose to put this kind of narrative. Okay, you chose to put this, that Harvard is a liberal indoctrination facility that only chose Malia because of her father, who has never accomplished anything and is trying to destroy America because he went there. You are putting energy into that, Rex. You're very reckless, and I think a lot of us, we need to call you suckers out who do this. Very reckless. But we're going to continue on here. Now, I didn't know this point, but he goes on to say that it's a well-established fact that Malia is the first child of a president to ever get into Harvard, a clear-cut sign that the fix is in. Now, it's funny that you guys would say that about our President Obama and his daughter getting into Harvard, but you guys have no qualms and you guys are silent on all the rich white kids who get into Hollywood because their father happens to be Brad Pitt or this person or that person. You guys do this all the time. It's called the good old boy network. We understand and we know your system. You've been doing this all along. So now, Rex, you, being that you're part of the racist system and you don't know how things operate, you decide to write stuff like this without even considering how many times in other areas where you guys do the same thing, where the parents use their authority or their clout to get their kids in the doors. White people, you guys forget a lot of shit. Only when it comes to black people that you guys start forgetting things that you guys do. And so you guys put this into a narrative and make it real, almost. But let's talk about what's really eating at Rex Hupke. He seems to have a problem with this gap year. And I want to go into that because he talks about that. He says that he did some poking around about numerous stories about the gap year, and he found that it's a concept that's been catching on. And some believe that taking a year off between high school and college to travel or work or volunteer gives students a chance to gain a better understanding of the world or learn important life lessons or mature and become better people. But old Rex, the douchebag, he says poppycock. I mean, it's actually there. The word is actually there. That word, poppycock, can you believe he Look, Rex, that word been out since the 60s. Dude, and you're still using words like that. You shouldn't even be an editor. Dude, printed material. Now I understand what Larry Wilmore was talking about. Printed material is dead. You guys and your shit. Anyways, Rex goes on to say that I knew there had to be more behind this, and I was right. Turns out there's an organization right here in America called the American Gap Association that is busily forcing the gap year concept down our throats. Now, what's funny is I've never heard of this. I knew what it meant as soon as I read the caption because I figured out, I use common sense. I have common sense, so I kind of figured out what that meant. But nonetheless, Rex here, the author of this article here, this commentary, he feels that it's poppycock that kids nowadays do that. He feels that right out of high school you should go directly into college. Why? Because he did that. Grr, it made him a strong person. Grr, you should do it too. Grr. Dude, you are a douchebag, just like I said. I'm trying to say this nicely. You're a douchebag. Anyways, I'm going to conclude this, and let's see. We're going to go here. Look, I'm just going to say this. I was giving you some examples of what the author Rex Hupke was writing about Malia and about our president, and it really is about an attitude that has persisted since President Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama has been in the White House. This is the first black family to reside in the White House in Washington, D.C. They have been bombarded with disrespect, threats, insults, you name it. And it is so disgusting. And right down to this article, Rex Hupke did the same thing. By the way, how he introduced the article, calling out our President Barack, calling him by his full name, Hussein Obama, and then saying that, inserting that he's some type of dictator. White people, you guys have a lot of damn nerves. You guys have a lot of nerve. That's all I can say. You have a lot of damn nerve. And so we're just tired of your propaganda. We're tired of your lies. And we're just not going for it anymore. So every time we see something that's out of line or false, we got social media. Fuck mainstream media. We're going to start exposing your shit and your lies. Half-truths. So I'm going to end this right here and ask that if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to leave a comment, please do so. I welcome comments. I'll answer it as best as I can. You never know. I just might answer it just like this. You might get an answer from me just like this in a vlog. Anyways, thanks again for watching. This is Guru Too Cool coming to you yet on The People's Connection. Peace.